In this video, I'm going to show some of the admin features that I have created in Power Apps. So first of all, it is the admin login. So if I click here, I go to the admin login page, and then if I type in the email and password, yeah, so I am logged in, and this is the list of employees that I have. So first of all, let me show you how I did the admin login. So the admin login actually has a normal account also, so I can log in here. So but then for the admin login, there is another field in my Excel sheet called row admin. So when I log in, the Power App will check whether the row is admin or user. So if it is a user, it will not be able to log in through this page. If I click here to the login button, you can see the function that I have used. So if it's blank lookup, leave app account. So this is my list here, leave app accounts. Has the username and password. So this will check that the account exists, and then the next one, so I use an and here, and lookup table1 email equals to admin username.text. So admin username.text is this email here, this field here, and then dot row equals to admin. So this will check whether the user's role is admin, and if the user's role is admin, then I can navigate to this page called admin home. If not, I'll go to the error page. So click in again, you go to the admin home. So in the admin home, I have shown a list of employees. So how I retrieve this list of employees is using the list. So if you click new screen templates, and then there is a list here, so I use this list, so and then you just generate this page. And how I retrieve the data here is using the function here, which is search. So I search table 1, and then do a search box text, so whatever's in the text, and then the name. So there's nothing in the search box right now, so it will show everything. But if, for example, if I want to search for Mary, yeah, so it will just show Mary. And moving on, if I click into here, so you can click here first, hit this arrow. So how I make sure that when I click into here to see the employee information, that it is the corresponding employee is using this. So select parent is the default function that they have, and then you need to add these two. So set var employee, so you're creating a var here, so var employee to this item, and then after that you navigate to the employee info, and then in the employee info page, we will retrieve this var to review the employee information of whichever is selected. So if I click Mary, you can see here all the Mary information is here. So this would be the same as all this right here. So Mary for number 3, it's all the same. And then these working days you can see here. So false, true, 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 false. It should reflect the same here. Sorry, here. So false, true, 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 false. So this is just checking the true or false of the days, and then revealing it here. And then other than that, the admin has a few additional features that I would like to show. First of all is the standard view of view list. So this is very similar to the one I showed you just now, which is the if. So let's just load a bit, and then you can see here that there's nothing here because there's nothing in the list. But then we use the same search analyst, search box, and then this one will be using the title. So this one will be comparing the title, which is the name of the whoever owns the leaves, and to the search box text box here. And if I go back, so another thing I want to show is the add offs. So for add offs, admins will need a way to add offs for employees, because offs are given as and when it comes. So if I click add off, you can do available balance, add 1 day, and then the new balance. So if I click 2, it will show 2, but then I just show add 1. So let me add 1. So successfully completed. And this is using a Power Automate flow to edit the database or my Excel sheet. So if I go to my run history, it should show succeeded. So here succeeded. Employee H would have became 1. So total of new 1, remaining ops 1. Okay. And finally, I have something called activate deactivate user. So for this, we are also using a Power Automate flow to check the database and then check if the user is activated or not. So there is a toggle switch here. So when I toggle the switch, it will actually run this Power Automate flow called activate deactivate HR app account. And for this, we can go back and show you the flow. So I have HR deactivate activate app account. Go to edit. Okay, so this is a Power App trigger, and then I will compose the name and then check whether and the active fields of the employee row. So if I go back to the Excel sheet, there is an active here, so active true false. And if you remember, I turned off the Mary active just now, so now there is only false. So if I try to log in to Mary's account, it shouldn't work. So let's go to the login page, and then let's check the email. So 123@abc.com. So 123@abc.com. Okay, so login error, wrong username and password. If the error persists, check with an admin if your account is locked. So in this case, my account is locked, so I cannot log in. Let me go back to the admin account. And one last thing that we want to do is to have the ability to add new employees as they come in. So there is this plus button here to add new employees, and if we click in, this is a custom form that I have created from scratch. So each one of them is a label and a input. So if you click here, this is a label, and then this is a text input. So all these fields, my compose my Power Automate will actually read all these fields and then submit the fields to this Excel sheet itself. So click back, if you go back and show you the flow, so there's this one called create new HR app account. So for create new HR app account, if I edit, so you can see here, add a row to a table. So this Power App trigger again. So Power App trigger would be triggered by this button right here. So here, create new HR account.run, and then I have all the corresponding fields here, and these fields would be according to all these. So all these will be the same. So you will just match each one to each field here. So let me just show a demo. Okay, test user staff see John test at abc.com part-time start month February, and then working days, skipping Monday to Friday, submit, new employee added. Okay, and go back to here, should be able to see it run. There we go. So user John test user, and then all the information has been added. Yep. And that is all for the admin information.